Hi, today I'll be flying the F8U-2. Now this plane is quite interesting because I believe it's the last American fighter built around dogfighting and usage of guns instead of just focusing on missile warfare. But anyways, that's enough talking, let's get straight into it. Okay, seems like we got an up tier, there's quite a few phantoms. Amazing luck. Now for armament, this plane is quite basic. We get 4 AIM-9Ds, which are not super good. They're of course heat-seeking like the AIM-9B, just slightly more maneuverable, because we all know the AIM-9B is absolutely useless. Okay, we are starting to see some enemy planes, and we are officially going above Mach 1. Okay, so since it's an up tier, I honestly don't really know how to handle. Now since this is an up tier, I don't really know what my strategy should be. So let's just play it a little bit careful and pick our fights, I guess. Okay, we have a tornado down there. I don't think it would be a smart idea choosing 5 of him, plus our team already has him. Now the guy up there is a little bit more what I'm focusing on. I do wonder what he is. Looks like this Kurnas is also trying to focus on him. Okay. Before he died, there was a slightly newer variant of this plane, the E variant. We have the F5 down here. I honestly think I'm gonna dive on him for the hell of it. Let's get our air brakes out because we don't want to snap our rings. And let's get a Fox 1 on him. Please don't track the teammate. And somebody got to him first. Great. Oh, there's a Chinese plane right here. Let's get a Fox 1 on him. And he's flaring. It's probably gonna go for that. Yeah. Missiles at this battle rating are very easily distracted by countermeasures. Like, you just need to fire one series of countermeasures and you're basically safe. So your only chance of actually killing someone with a heat-seeking is by catching them by surprise. Or if they don't have any flares left. Yeah, we have an A10 getting chased. Oh, an A10 chasing a Phantom. I thought it was the opposite. Let's see if we can help him out. Box 1. I don't think he sees us. Last second. Go guns. There we go. Yo. Missile on us. Flare that. Another one. There we go. Okay, he is going faster than us, which is quite concerning. So let's see if we can outturn him. I don't have my crew aced on this plane, so that's a little bit stressful. Oh man, I can't see anything. Let's go full burn and Fox 1 on him. Might get lucky. Severe damage. Nice. MiG-21, we are out of missiles. I could have sworn we would have one more. We might be able to help our teammate out and grab him with our guns. Our thrust to rate ratio is really good, especially for this battle rating. Especially when we only have 9 minutes of fuel left. That doesn't mean it's above 1 though. We're not able to go completely vertical. Yeah, I'm not hitting that. Worth a shot. Okay, well at least we have altitude now and there's only 2 enemies left. So we've basically already won. I'm not sure if I'm faster than the MiG-21. If I had a missile, that would make my life a lot easier. And there he goes. Somebody got him. Okay, we have 5 minutes of fuel and there's 1 guy left. Now for the first game of today, I would say that we did pretty well. And getting a win is always nice. Now while our team looks for the last guy, I do want to mention I don't have this plane entirely spaded. I'm pretty close to having it spaded, but I am missing a few modifications. Of course I have the AIM-9D because the missiles are useless without it. The AIM-9B is basically not even worth equipping. I equip it just in case, but it's really not anything special. And the wing snapping might be fixable by getting the wing cover modification, but I am not sure. I'm currently researching that, I believe. But yeah, let's just grab some ground targets while we wait for the match to be over. He's probably camping the airfield, would be my guess. Which is always quite annoying because in a scenario like this, there's not even a reason to hide in the airfield. There's no way you're surviving or winning the match. So either you can sit and camp at the airfield while the tickets go down, or you can have a last stand, super cinematic, and maybe get a few kills and move on to your next match earlier. So I really don't get why people camp at the airfield. Maybe for the time spent alive reward, but that's still less efficient. A little bit weird. Number 1 on the leaderboard. That's unexpected, but GG. Okay, so the first match was very successful, and it looks like we are not in a up tier, which is always appreciated, so let's hope we do well. I do really enjoy the thrust to weight ratio on this plane. For climbing I usually just go for 20 degrees, which lets you climb extremely quickly, and if you look at my speed, I am still gaining speed, which is absolutely insane. Now while we're just climbing and doing all the boring things, comment down below what your favorite plane or tank in WarThunder is, and why, because I would really like to know. Personally, my favorite tank is probably the Puma or SDKFZ in Germany. I think it has like a battle rating of 3.7 or 3.3. Very early to get, and if you're thinking about grinding Germany, please, for the love of God, give the tank a try, because it's extremely fast, extremely mobile, and the cannon is actually surprisingly good. So I really enjoyed playing that back when I was just starting out on WarThunder. And for planes, I think my favorite might just be the F4S Phantom. Not specifically because it's a better plane, like it's the best plane I have, but just because I enjoy the modern jet gameplay, and it's the most modern plane I have. If I had something like the F15 or F16, I would probably enjoy that more, since the F4S has to fight them anyway. Let's go Fox 1 on him. I'm not sure if he sees us or if our missile has enough range to be fair, but worth a shot. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, that is why you need to pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we have a ton of enemies over there. Let's see if we can pick one of them off. I'm not sure if our team is gonna help. Yeah, we have an F5 moving towards also. Gonna go afterburner off and then see if we can get behind him. Fox 1. That is not tracking at all. Oh, critical. Yeah, he's done. Let's disengage and deal with someone else. ME262. That is quite the up tier, my friend. Fox 1. I'm sorry. That was rude. I'm sorry. I regret my actions. If I could change it, I would. I did not get severe on that MiG, so someone might try and kill steal me. So let's just quickly go for a gun run on him. I don't know why he hasn't J'd out, honestly. There we go. And the majority of the enemy team is dead. I have an SU-25 that just died there. That guy just hit the ground. MiG-21 is surrounded. We have a Mirage we can go for. Yeah, let's take a look at this Mirage. Damn, that would have been sick. See, that's what I said. My the wings are quite interesting on this plane. They snap when you least expect it. Okay, let's see if we can get a head on or something. Damn, are we gonna get the kill for that? Yes. Who needs wings to get kills, man? Who needs Who needs wings? Okay, last guy is there. Let's just try not to hit the ground so we don't need to pay that much for repair. Okay, another game at the top of the leaderboard. 4 kills. This plane might actually just be broken. This plane might actually just be broken. I've played it before, but I've never done this well with it. So far, it seems like this plane is ridiculously broken. We have at least done really well. I don't know if that's just my luck for today or what's happening, because I have played this plane before and I never did exactly that well. I remember it being pretty good, but not this good. But maybe you just need to have the right playstyle for this plane, because it is not a missile fighter. Let's turn on a smoke. See if we can get this guy to join on it. Yeah. Doing some rolls. Hell yeah. Radar missiles, really? And that's all the chaff I have, apparently. Ah, unlucky. He's gonna get a gun run on us. Dodge that. Nice. Our team got him. Sick. Can we do something about this guy? Don't think so. He's probably gonna die to that missile. Oh man, my aim is so off right now. I need to lock in. He's dead. Okay, we are low energy, good thing. Is that a P-51? What? How many enemies are left? Okay, this might be the first match where we don't win. Looks like we are performing worse than the enemy team, also the tickets. Maybe I can turn it around if I get a few kills. I seriously doubt it. I'm not in a favorable situation right now. But maybe if I lock in enough, you know? There is a guy behind us, which is scaring me. There's this flare a little bit. He's gonna go guns. Yeah. I believe we can just turn to avoid that. Nice. Now this plane is a good fighter, so we should actually be able to win this if flare cards right. Nice, and I hit the ground. I overestimated the maneuverability on the plane. That's on me. At least we got the kill. Now we have to wait for 3 minutes. So I'll see you in 3 minutes. Man, I am getting this map constantly recently. I don't know if that's showing in the video, but it's always this map or a similar map. It's actually kind of crazy, but screw it. I honestly don't have anything against this map. It's a little bit tightly packed, which can be off-putting depending on the plane you're flying, especially as the Phantom, but honestly, it's fine. Okay, well, while we just climb anyways, comment down below if there's any plane or tank, just in general a vehicle in WarThunder you would like to see in a future video. Of course, I do not have everything, and I do not have a WarThunder partnership, so I'm unable to just ask for any vehicle. But if you ask for something that I have, I will absolutely do it. Oh, went too high. Like I said, my strategy is to not have contrails. I do not want to deal with the added attention that you get from that. So I'm just gonna dive until the contrail disappears, and then I'm gonna level out. There we go. Because this is in the mountains, contrails appear at a much seemingly higher altitude, because I'm over 5 kilometers in the air. This doesn't seem like it. And I was not paying attention, so there's a MiG trying to attack us. And whatever that is, which I do not enjoy, honestly. It looks like that's an SMT, so there's definitely an up tier, I think. Oh man. Okay, our teammate is distracting the Swedish plane, which I really do enjoy. And he is stalling. Oh my god. That was close. I honestly don't know what I should be doing in this scenario. I don't know. I'm not sure what the advantages and disadvantages of each airplanes are. I know what mine basically are, but I don't know what the weakness of the MiG-21 is. We could try to wait it out and see if our teammate can help us out, but I don't think so. Not when he's a MiG-19. Maybe we can outspeed. It looks like we definitely can. Issue is we're gonna have the entire enemy team behind us, and one of these planes has to be faster than us. But yeah, let's just re-engage. We're probably gonna die, but let's see if we can get a kill. Fox 1 on him. That's probably gonna track our teammate, huh? Hopefully not. We could attempt a reversal on him. Let's try. Come on. And there's a full burn. Come on. And hit. Really? All of that effort for a hit, and now we're gonna get killed because we're low energy. Great. Okay, that went not super well. Let's quickly eject. Save our pilot at least. But we had some good fights. That was very fun. We might not have gotten any kills or anything, but at least we had fun. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please do leave a like and or subscribe if you enjoyed. And as I mentioned before, please do comment down below if there's anything you would like to see in another video. Now, based on the few matches that I took with this plane, I would say that it is pretty good. Might be a little bit prone to up tiers, but I strongly believe it can handle it. This video might turn out to be quite short. I'm not sure how it's gonna be when it's edited, of course, but I still do hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Bye.